Let me show you the interior of the Rambler. We had created a custom center console for the car. So this is the boat decking material that we used, and we actually paint matched the original dash in the car to match the rest of the console. So that way it kind of ties in really nicely. It doesn't really look like an aftermarket console. So we tried to implement the oval vents with the round gauge that we have in the center from Speedhut. With the Speedhut icon gauge, we wanted to try to find a gauge that would fit the original oval shape of the Rambler gauge cluster. And we were looking everywhere to find them, and we finally found one at Speedhut, which was awesome, and it worked out really well. We ended up making a CNC bezel to try to surround the gauge to try to fill the gaps with the original Rambler and the icon gauge, and it worked out really nice. We actually have 2 buttons on the gauge so we can actually access our AC and our line lock in those 2 buttons. So it made it really nice. So the icon gauge is super awesome. It is GPS speedometer and all the stuff that we can actually do CAN bus hookup to the rest of the Holly harness. So that worked out really nice. We have all this stuff hooked up for the icon gauge. All the fuel system and all that stuff is really easy to hook up. Our fuel level all works really accurately. We drive this thing on Power Tour, so we have to have really accurate gauges, and it worked out really, really nice on Power Tour. I think the background really accents the interior colors really nice. That's pretty much the interior. The whole carpet is actually not carpet, it's really boat decking. So that's an adhesive backed foam boat decking. So it's pretty tough. It works really nice with water resistance because we actually drive this thing a lot. So we want to be able to clean it out really easily, and that's what we used on the inside. The shifter is actually a custom shifter from Imperial Shift Knobs, and we tried to match the whole colors and stuff with the interior with the steering wheel and the boat decking and the leather seats to try to implement all that stuff into the shift knobs. That worked out really cool. I think it matched the interior really well. All right, so that's the whole update on the Rambler.